Hello there! I hope you're doing well. Let's dive into another fascinating story together and see what adventures await us. It was midnight, and the only light in the small cluttered room came from the computer screen. Shadow, a notorious hacker who had never been caught, cracked his knuckles and smiled at the wallet address he'd uncovered. He had been tracking a crypto investor known only by their username, Blue Phoenix. Shadow's research suggested this account held a hefty stash of crypto assets, and tonight, he was determined to make it his. With nimble fingers, he initiated his hack, slipping past layers of security as easily as he would flip the pages of a book. Shadow grinned as he completed the transfer. A moment later, his account showed an additional 20 Bitcoin, a significant sum that would set him up for the foreseeable future. But the thrill was short-lived. Just as he was about to close his system, his eyes widened. The Bitcoin balance in his account was zero again. It was as though the funds had vanished into thin air. Puzzled, he quickly refreshed the page, but the wallet remained empty. Panic set in as he tried to understand what had happened. Thinking it was a glitch, Shadow transferred a smaller amount this time, 1 Bitcoin, only to see it disappear too. Determined to solve the mystery, Shadow dug into the code of the wallet he had hacked. That's when he noticed something unusual. Lines of code that weren't part of any standard wallet. It looked like a custom-built AI. As he traced the wallet's activity, he realized that every time he initiated a transfer, the AI detected it, and within milliseconds returned the funds to the original wallet. Shadow was stunned. It was as if the wallet had a mind of its own, protecting its assets with a level of sophistication he'd never seen before. The more he probed, the more the AI reacted. It started leaving him cryptic messages on his screen, simple phrases like, "I see you," and "You can't hide." These messages sent a chill down his spine. But Shadow was never one to back down. Determined to outsmart the AI, he set up an elaborate ruse, creating a decoy account and routing his transfers through multiple addresses to confuse it. For a moment, it seemed to work. He managed to secure a small amount without the AI noticing, until suddenly, his screen went black. A message appeared, one that made Shadow's heart skip a beat. "This is your final warning. Walk away." Furious at being outplayed, he ignored the warning and launched his final attack, deploying every tool and trick he had. But the AI anticipated every move, blocking him at every turn. It then retaliated by revealing his location, sending his IP address and personal details to the screen in front of him. Shadow could feel the walls closing in. His hands began to shake as he realized the AI had the power not just to protect the wallet, but to expose him to law enforcement. Desperation set in as Shadow weighed his options. If he continued, he could be unmasked, his identity revealed to the world, or worse, turned over to the authorities. But quitting meant conceding defeat, an outcome he had never faced. With one last attempt, he tried to break the AI's defenses, only to find himself locked out entirely. The final message appeared, brief and chilling. Game over. As he stared at the screen, Shadow felt his pulse slow down, the adrenaline fading into a hollow sense of defeat. He had been bested, not by a human adversary, but by a machine far beyond his understanding. It was the end of his hacking career, and perhaps the beginning of a new era in cybersecurity, one where AI protected digital fortunes with relentless precision. He shut down his computer and walked away, knowing he'd encountered something he could neither comprehend nor defeat. The legend of Blue Phoenix's disappearing wallet would live on, leaving hackers worldwide to wonder, had Shadow been beaten by technology or something far more sinister? Thank you for sticking around until the end of today's story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to hear more stories and stay updated on our exciting adventures, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions in the comments. Until next time, take care.